I'm just sitting down thinking about what Mom used to say. For those of you who have the opportunity to have had older parents in your life, let me tell you, you truly had a gift. We got them just at the perfect stage where they were calm, they were focused, they were collected, and they knew exactly what parenting meant. Mom would always say to me, be a leader, not a follower. And I would often ask her, what does that mean? And every time I would ask, I'd get a different response. But one thing she said to me is, you will figure it out. And she said, you've got to learn to treat people the way you want to be treated. That has stuck with me all throughout my life. Lost mom, lost dad. They're no longer here with us. They've been gone for 17 years, 18 years now. But the main point that I'm trying to get across is that when you're in leadership, and that can be you being a parent, you being an older or younger sibling, we all are leaders in different things, right? There's always something that one's better at. But I find that we take that with us as we grow up, whether we take that into our marriages, and again, parenting, or we take that into the employment, where we become leaders of people. We tend to forget the struggles that we went through prior to becoming a leader, especially when we've worked that position beneath us before. We remember that we would say to ourselves, when I become, if I get that opportunity, this is what I would do. I would never treat people this way. I would never do this. I would never do that. And then these same individuals get the opportunity to go into leadership. And as opposed to becoming the change that they stated that they wanted to be when they were in the old position, they completely adapted and conformed to the same leadership position, the one that they despised before even getting there. They become those people. It's almost as if it's brainwashing. One of the things that has always been for me is that no one can brainwash me. And it's very hard when you're in a position where you have to have opposing opportunities. Especially in employment, people like to have like-minded people to work with. But I'm always thinking outside the box. I'm always remembering my mother's words, be a leader, not a follower. And what that means for me is that you must have people that think outside the box. If you don't, there is no growth. You will continue to be in the same place that you are today if you do not have the opportunity to think outside the box. And I find so often that most of you tend to go through where you're working so many long hours. you're being kept behind your regular time so that you don't have time, not even to think. You get up after work, you may shower, get something to eat, off to bed, and start the same process again the next day. And years go by. The cycle continues, but we need to stop it. How do you focus on you and make decisions that are right for you and your life and your well-being and your happiness if you're bogged down working countless hours that you're not being paid for? I hear you guys, that you're not being paid for. How do you know if there's a better opportunity out there for you? But again, back to the brainwashing, getting you to do what it is that they want so that they will become bigger, but you will stay where you are. Wake up, my people. Wake up. Yeah, that's my husky. It's time to focus on what's important to you. A new year, a new biblical year will start in a few days. It's important to make decisions that matter for you and your family in accordance to God's words. Trust Him. Listen to Him. Don't be lazy to what He's asking you to do, because in the end, you're only hurting yourself. I hope this message meets or greets or gets to the right person that needs it the most. We'll talk again soon.